All right, everyone, buckle up. The news cycle is spinning faster than ever, and we've got the absolute must-know updates that you do not want to miss. From court kings to record breakers, the game is changing, and we're here to break it all down for you. Get ready for some serious insights. First up, a legend is being challenged on the court. Next, we're diving into another incredible performance that's making waves and rewriting the history books. This athlete is on a tier, and you need to see the numbers. Then, we look at a historic tournament and the elite few who could join an exclusive club. Can a current star etch their name in the record books once more? And finally, we're talking about pure endurance and consistency in the sport's biggest stages, featuring some familiar names and a remarkable streak. Stick around for all the details and make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Tennis tides turn. Carlos Alcaraz overtakes Roger Federer in ATP Masters 1,000 win rate. In a significant shift within the hallowed halls of professional tennis, Carlos Alcaraz has etched his name into the record books, moving past the legendary Roger Federer for the third-best win rate percentage in ATP Masters 1,000 events. This remarkable achievement came on the heels of his triumphant run at the Cincinnati Open, where he continued to showcase his formidable talent and ever-growing dominance on the court. Alcaraz, who has been on an impressive streak of form, overcame a momentary lapse in concentration in the second set against Andrei Rublev to secure a hard-fought 6-3, 4-6, 7-5 victory, propelling him into his 12th Masters 1,000 semifinal of his burgeoning career. The young Spaniard began the Cincinnati tournament with an already formidable 12-match winning streak at the Masters level, a testament to his prior successes at the Monte Carlo Masters and the Italian Open, events he strategically chose over the Canadian Open. This winning momentum has now extended to an astonishing 15 consecutive victories at this tier, further solidifying his status as a player to watch. His current win-loss record in Masters 1,000 events now stands at an impressive 82 wins and 23 losses, equating to a stellar 78.1% winning percentage. This places him ahead of Roger Federer, who previously held this distinguished third position. Federer, a five-time Grand Slam champion, concluded his illustrious career with a remarkable 28 Masters 1,000 titles and an exceptional 381 8 win-loss record in these prestigious tournaments. However, Alcaraz, at just 22 years old, has already amassed 7 Masters titles, with his most recent triumphs coming in Monte Carlo and Rome earlier in 2025. His consistency is undeniable, having won at least one Masters title in each of the last 4 seasons, including 2 in 2022, 2 in 2023, and 1 each in 2024 and 2025. This places him currently 7th for the most Masters titles won overall. The ATP Masters 1000 series, introduced in 1990, has seen its share of titans. Novak Djokovic leads the pack with an unparalleled 40 titles, followed by Rafael Nadal with 36. Federer, with 28 titles, now sits third, a position Alcaraz is rapidly approaching. Djokovic, famously, is the only player to have achieved the career Golden Masters, winning all 9 Masters 1000 tournaments, not once, but twice. Despite a slight dip in his Masters performance in recent years, with his last title being the 2023 Paris Masters, Djokovic's overall record remains formidable. Rafael Nadal, who retired in November 2024, amassed 410 wins against 94 losses in Masters events, a testament to his dominance, particularly on clay. His success at Monte Carlo, with a 92% win rate and 11 titles, and the Italian Open, with an 89% win rate and 10 titles, highlights his specialization. Jannik Sinner, another rising star, also features prominently with an 87-28 record, positioning him to climb these rankings in the future. The impact of Alcaraz's ascent is being felt across the tennis world. Analysts and fans alike are marveling at his ability to challenge established records and his dynamic playing style, which many believe is contributing to a new era of the sport. His performances, alongside those of Sinner, are generating significant buzz, with discussions around their potential to redefine the game's future. But Alcaraz's record-breaking run is just one piece of the puzzle. Stay tuned as we reveal another incredible streak that's putting a modern star in elite company. Hard court dominance. Jannik Sinner joins elite company with unprecedented winning streak. In a display of exceptional resilience and skill at the Cincinnati Open, Jannik Sinner has not only advanced to the quarterfinals, but has also achieved a remarkable milestone, joining an exclusive club of tennis legends. His commanding performance against Felix Auger-Aliassime, whom he had previously struggled against, marked a significant turning point in his campaign. Sinner dispatched Auger-Aliassime in a swift 1 hour and 11 minutes, showcasing his refined return game and unwavering focus. Sinner's victory was a masterclass in efficiency. He secured 16 out of 20 points on his opponent's serve, a statistic that underscored his aggressive and effective returning strategy. Auger-Aliassime, struggling with his service game, committed 8 double faults and 13 unforced errors in the first set alone. Despite a brief challenge in the second set, where Auger-Aliassime took a 2-0 lead, Sinner swiftly regained control, winning 6 consecutive games to clinch an emphatic victory. This latest triumph extends Sinner's winning streak on hard courts to an astounding 25 consecutive matches, making him only the 5th male player in the Open era to achieve such a feat. He is now just 1 win away from equaling Rafael Nadal's record of 26 successive hard-court victories and is closing in on Andy Murray's 28 wins. The list of elite players with similar streaks includes Novak Djokovic, who holds 35 consecutive wins, and the formidable Roger Federer, who leads the century with an incredible 56 successive hard-court victories. Beyond this specific streak, Sinner's overall 2025 season has been nothing short of spectacular. He has lost only 3 matches thus far and is on the cusp of reaching 300 career ATP Tour victories. Fresh off his Wimbledon triumph in July, Sinner is aiming to secure his 2nd consecutive title, demonstrating a consistent high level of play across different surfaces. His performance in Cincinnati, where he reached the final 8, has been particularly satisfying for the Italian star. Reflecting on his performance, Sinner expressed his satisfaction with his return game, stating, "I felt that I was returning very well today. I think that was the key point, which gave me the confidence to serve well." He acknowledged a slight dip in the second set, but was pleased with his ability to break back quickly. He identified Auger-Aliassime as a challenging opponent due to his strong serve, movement, and forehand, but emphasized that their tactical preparation paid off, allowing him to play some great tennis. The tennis community has been abuzz with Sinner's consistent excellence. His ability to maintain such a high level of performance, particularly on hard courts, has drawn comparisons to the sport's greatest players. His journey in Cincinnati is being closely watched as he aims to continue this historic run and solidify his position at the top of the game. Sinner's remarkable hard court streak is a testament to his current form. But can he etch his name into another exclusive list by defending a prestigious title at the Cincinnati Open? Defending a dynasty. Jannik Sinner aims to join elite Cincinnati Open title defenders. Jannik Sinner stands on the brink of tennis history as he returns to the Cincinnati Open final, aiming to become the 5th man in the Open era to successfully defend the prestigious title. As the reigning champion, the world #1 faces a monumental challenge in a blockbuster final against his key rival, Carlos Alcaraz. A victory would place Sinner in an exclusive club alongside some of the sport's most celebrated figures. Only 4 men have managed to achieve the feat of defending the Cincinnati Open crown. The first to do so was the legendary Mats Wilander, a 4-time champion of the event. Wilander first claimed the title in 1983, defeating John McEnroe, and successfully defended it in 1984 against Anders Jarrett. Although he fell in the 1985 final to Boris Becker, Wilander went on to win further titles in 1986 and 1988, cementing his status as a Cincinnati great. Following in Wilander's footsteps, a decade later was Michael Chang. The American became the 2nd player in the Open era to defend his title, triumphing in 1993 and then again in 1994, both times defeating Stefan Edberg in the final. Chang reached two more finals in 1995 and 1996, but was bested by Andre Agassi in both instances. Agassi himself is part of this elite group, securing consecutive victories in 1995 and 1996, both against Chang in straight sets. The eight-time Grand Slam champion further bolstered his Cincinnati legacy by winning a third title in 2004, maintaining a perfect record in the event's finals. The most prolific champion and the only player to defend the Cincinnati title on two separate occasions is Roger Federer. The Swiss maestro, a seven-time winner at the tournament, first achieved back-to-back victories in 2009 and 2010, defeating Novak Djokovic and Marty Fish respectively. He repeated this feat in 2014 and 2015, overcoming David Ferrer and then Djokovic once more. Federer's other titles came in 2005, 2007, and 2012, with a runner-up finish in 2018. Sinner's current form and his journey through the tournament have positioned him as a strong contender to join this illustrious list. His performance has drawn considerable attention from fans and analysts, who are keenly observing whether he can overcome Alcaraz and make history. The broader context of the Cincinnati Open, a significant Masters 1000 event, makes defending the title a particularly challenging and prestigious accomplishment. Players face intense competition, and maintaining peak performance throughout the tournament, especially against top-tier rivals, requires exceptional skill and mental fortitude. Sinner's quest to defend his title is a major storyline. But what about the sheer endurance required for long careers in the sport's biggest events? The Iron Man of Grand Slams. Lopez leads elite list of players, with most consecutive Grand Slam appearances. In the demanding world of professional tennis, sustained presence at the sport's pinnacle events is a rare and remarkable feat. A recent look at players with the most consecutive Grand Slam appearances reveals an impressive list, highlighting incredible dedication and durability. While names like Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic often dominate discussions, Feliciano Lopez holds the unparalleled record for consecutive Grand Slam main draw appearances, a staggering 79. Lopez, a former world number 12, made his Grand Slam debut at the French Open in 2001. After a brief interruption, his streak began with his second appearance at Roland Garros in 2002 and continued without a single miss for 2 decades. His remarkable run concluded when he failed to qualify for the French Open in 2022, though he did make a final main draw appearance at Wimbledon later that year, tying him with Federer for the most main draw showings at 81. Federer himself is fourth on this list, with a remarkable 65 consecutive Grand Slam appearances. His streak began at the 2000 Australian Open and spanned 16 years, concluding with his withdrawal from the 2016 French Open. During this period, Federer secured 17 of his 20 Grand Slam titles, showcasing his dominance throughout his streak. His overall Grand Slam appearance count stands at 81, matching Lopez. Prior to Federer's sustained presence, players like Fernando Verdasco and Andreas Seppi also established incredible streaks. Verdasco, a former world number 7, managed 67 consecutive Grand Slam appearances, starting from Wimbledon in 2003 until his absence from the US Open in 2020. His most notable performance was reaching the 2009 Australian Open semifinals. Andreas Seppi, an Italian veteran, clocked in at 66 consecutive Grand Slam appearances. His streak commenced at Wimbledon in 2005, following his debut at the 2004 US Open and 2 subsequent qualifying misses. Seppi's run ended with his failure to qualify for the 2022 French Open. His best Grand Slam result was reaching the 4th round of the Australian Open on 4 occasions. More recently, Grigor Dimitrov's streak of 58 consecutive Grand Slam appearances came to an end with his withdrawal from the 2025 US Open due to injury. Dimitrov, a former world number 3, had not missed a Grand Slam for 15 years since the 2010 US Open. His streak began at the 2011 Australian Open, with his best results being semi-final appearances at Wimbledon 2014, the Australian Open 2017, and the US Open 2019. The consistency required to compete at this level for such extended periods is extraordinary. It speaks volumes about the player's dedication to their fitness, training, and overall commitment to the sport. These streaks are not just statistical records. They represent years of consistent performance, overcoming injuries, and navigating the demanding professional tennis calendar. These incredible streaks highlight the longevity of some of tennis's greatest athletes. But what's happening right now on the courts that's making all the headlines? And that's a wrap on today's biggest stories. Carlos Alcaraz is climbing the record books, Jannik Sinner is on an epic winning streak, Sinner is aiming for a historic title defense, and we've seen incredible career longevity. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Roger Report for all your essential updates, hit that notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms for more. We'll see you next time.